Hey guys, I'm going to teach you the only 3 things that you need to be a successful trader in futures, and I'm going to show you exactly how I use those 3 confluences in my trading this morning, trading NASDAQ, and I'll even play the live execution at the end of this video. So first thing, what is the first confluence? Time and place. What is time and place? So in this scenario, this Tuesday morning, we had a continuation. So at 9:30 we opened bullish, continued higher, then accumulated, and then continued to move higher. So we see a bullish continuation this morning past that 10 o'clock, and now heading to that lunch hour at 11:30 we expect the reversal, meaning where is that engineered liquidity during that continuation? There is some relative equal lows right here. We understand that is sell side liquidity. There could be resting sell stops at those lows. So heading to lunch hour at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, we then expect price to hunt those sell stops. Those buyers in the market are trailing their sell stops, and we want to see price then hunt those sell stops during that lunch hour. So that is understanding time and place. My directional bias is now bearish, looking for that reversal or correction to those sell side stops. Now, once we understand time and place, our second confluence is change in state of delivery. For our reversal to be confirmed, we want to see a change in direction. So going to the 5-minute, here we can see that low right there. Price then moves higher, breaking structure, and then immediately displays to this new day opening gap where it wants to accumulate, and then we see that down close candle right below that low, indicating a displacement lower of that previous low for a change in state of delivery, also displacing away from that new day opening gap as we break below that. So now that we've received our change in state of delivery, we also understand time and place, what price wants to do, where the draw of liquidity is. We now then go to our third confluence, is our PD arrays, our premium and discount arrays. We need to pay attention to those arrays and how price treats them. So in this scenario, we are looking for a sell side delivery, so we want to pay attention to our premium arrays. What do we have above here? We have a sell side imbalance, buy side insufficiency. If price trades away from this insufficiency, we leave this as a breakaway gap. This then tells us the algorithm wants to deliver strong sell side. So this gives us more confluence that the sell side delivery is then going to happen where we expect it to at those sell stops. So price then retraces back into this new day opening gap, which then also is sitting there a bearish order block. Okay, price will then trade or retrace to this bearish order block, but I would not expect it to trade into this breakaway gap. I want to see this stay unfilled, meaning that if price does not trade into this gap and leaves as it did right here, this can now considered a breakaway gap, which adds confluence to my bearish directional bias. So selling right here and leaving my stops at this breakaway gap where I expect this to be my safe haven. I expect price not to trade into this insufficiency and to leave it open. That's where I'm resting my buy stops. And then paying attention to the 1-minute, there you can see I've entered my 5-minute contracts with my stops at that breakaway gap. And then we pay attention to the premium arrays as we deliver away from that breakaway gap. And continuation of insufficiency staying unfilled. We even have an institutional order flow entry drill where price then just taps into the sell side balance and runs away to our sell side liquidity where we take off our 5 contracts. So as you can see, I'm paying attention to my premium arrays, and as price respects those arrays and doesn't even trade into those insufficiencies, it's telling me that there is a stronger sell side delivery, a directional bias is strong bearish. And as you can see there, that was during our lunch macro as well. The lunch hour macro starts at 11:50. There is our 20-minute interval, and our delivery is within that lunch hour macro. So that's how I use those three confluences to find my entry this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the live execution.